Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch all the and just jump straight into a different topic, please check the pinned comment or check the little red bar right down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you'd like to. If you're sticking around, guys, welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to the Let's Talk Glenn. This is the best series on the channel where I ask you guys to jump in the Discord server and give me some topics to talk about. Usually we talk about Fortnite and gaming, but of course we can talk about anything at all. With that being said, we are going to jump straight into the first one for today. Thoughts on the Mario movie and his design. Now, I did not expect the Mario movie trailer to look that good. First of all, the animation, the graphics look fantastic. Bowser looks fantastic. The only thing I'm a little bit off about is like Mario's cheeks or his face or something like that. Regardless, he still looks great. I like it. And the only thing that is putting me off about the movie is Chris Pratt as Mario. But then you have to think about the Mario voice we all know and love. That was a change from the original Mario. So I'm sure just like the Sonic movie, we'll come to love it as the movie progresses, because even if you think about it, like the only Mario voice that we know is like Yahoo and woohoo. And then could you imagine like that voice saying something else for Mario? I don't know. I feel like it'd be a little bit different. I feel like it will still be okay. Now, I was very skeptical about Jack Black's voice as Bowser, and man, does he sound good as Bowser. I was like, Jack Black, really, man? I don't know about that, and I didn't know about Chris Pratt, and especially Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. There is no possible way that voice sounds good. So, a little bit skeptical of the movie, but I'm also intrigued and excited. Moving on, I Talk is at it again. Thoughts on his new video, and I can imagine you're talking about the video where he was like, I don't remember what it was titled. It was something like, what do I do? And he was diving into, in the video, he was talking about just how he doesn't love Fortnite anymore. He only likes doing the item shop videos, which I personally think is a huge lie. If he doesn't like Fortnite anymore, he probably does the item shop videos just for some money, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If he lost the passion for Fortnite, he lost the passion for Fortnite. Now, it's a little bit sad for me. When I first started playing Fortnite, I found I Talk's channel a little bit afterwards. My first video that I saw of him was like, Dear OGs, stop. It was the video with the pencil, and I've been watching his content every single day ever since, and it was someone like me who was really passionate about the game and really enjoyed like talking about what was going on, the cosmetics, everything. So to see him fall out of love with the game, it's a little bit sad for me. He was one of the content creators I really enjoyed watching, but nowadays I find it very difficult to watch him because he has a sour attitude about it, and I don't blame him. He got everything taken away from him that he worked up, and I'm not saying like it was wrong for Epic to do, but you get the point. Like, I understand his attitude and why he's salty about Fortnite. I don't think he'll ever come around, but if he really likes Overwatch, I will support him doing that. Like, I'll still like his videos when it comes on, but I'm not going to watch them. I would just watch him for his Fortnite content, but I really do like him as a guy. It's just I don't know anything about Overwatch, so I wish him the best. If he continues on with his Overwatch journey and starts uploading just as much about that, I hope he's successful because I really like him as a guy. I just hope he comes back one day. That's all. Let's move on though. What Twitch channels do you watch? I actually don't watch a lot of Twitch. I watch a lot of YouTube lives, and I can go on to a lot of YouTube channels. I've been watching Red Giraffe recently because he's been live streaming a lot, guys. If you haven't seen his channel, fantastic live streams. You can go play with him if you want to have some fun squad games. I joined in for one. It was a really good time. PBJ is another channel where you start going live and playing with viewers, and that is also a really good time. But for live streams, what like Twitch like channels that I watch, also there's a couple other friends that I like watching on Twitch, but for lives mostly I actually watch a lot of MMA stuff. People just talking about fighters, what's going on in recent fights, and who can beat this guy. I really enjoy it. I'm huge in the MMA community, by the way. Have a whole channel of MMA. Go check it out in the description down below. But let's move on though. Do you think Illumination will be able to make a good Fortnite movie based off of their art and style and stuff? Actually, going into their style of animation, I feel like it would be. I feel like it would fit the whole Fortnite feeling pretty well. And it was specifically about Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. I don't know so much about Chapter 1, but I honestly think it would look pretty good. And the way they're setting up right now for have a Fortnite movie with all the characters like The Rock, Brie Larson, all the rest of the 7 members are probably going to be some actor, right? So they're setting it up, and I feel like we're going to get a Fortnite movie in the future, but I do think they'd be able to make a good one, honestly. I think any movie based around Fortnite would actually be pretty good. It has an amazing story. And guys, for this next one, we got two of the same. If Fortnite storyline made into a movie soon, what would you hope to see? And will there ever be a Fortnite movie, and what would it be about? Obviously, it would be about, like I just talked about, first of all, like I just talked about, they're definitely going to make a movie. There's no way they don't dive into that in the future. I don't know about right now, but maybe once all the 7 members are revealed, or maybe, I don't think it'll happen, but if the storyline ever comes to a close, they'll have perfect storytelling in that sense. And Watts actually made a concept. If I can find it, I'll throw it on the screen, but no promises here because I might forget once I actually get to the editing. But Watts made a concept like, what if there was a Fortnite cinematic universe? And man, was it fantastic. The whole idea, you could dive into character specifics with TV shows. You can dive into like whole like events to be movies, and it was really well thought out. I really liked it. The whole point is Fortnite has so many side stories and main stories and like all this secret lore. even if you want to dive into the comic books, there is so much content for the Fortnite storyline that you can make a fantastic, even not even a movie, just a whole TV series about it. Honestly, I think it'd be fantastic. Their storyline is absolutely incredible, and especially now with the way that they've tied into the nothing and all the way back in the day. Could you imagine the fan theory videos that would come out if this was actually a TV show instead of a game? I think it'd be great. Because I think Creative 2.0 is using most of the development team, what do you feel like Epic should work on Fortnite after Creative 2.0 releases? Could be spin-offs, increasing collabs, returned LTMs, etc. Very interesting idea. I feel like once it releases, they'll spend a lot of time fixing bugs because there's no way that release is perfect, right? But it's actually a very interesting idea because they definitely would have a lot more free time, wouldn't they? I might have to sit on that, but honestly, just like improving the game, maybe they could like make season launches better. Maybe they'd be able to work on like bi-weekly updates with like map changes every single time and just bigger updates to what they've been doing. But again, I would have to sit on that. It's a very, very interesting idea. Maybe, like you said, they could come up with brand new LTMs. That's going to be really cool, though, that they'll have more free time. Again, I never thought of that. Let's move on, though. Any streaming update? I would imagine you're talking about me. And actually, like I talked about, PBJ has been streaming, and I've been very close to him as a YouTuber. We've been, like, going up together and, like, through that Denver guy's YouTube course. And, man, he might give me the kick in the butt that I needed to actually start streaming. I was thinking, like, hey, let's do it for a milestone. Let's do it at 10K. But maybe, just maybe, I got that kick in the butt, and you'll see a stream from me soon. Moving on, Simps are at it again. Look at Amaranth fan meeting clips. Talk about that. And, man, I made a whole video talking about that, so I won't touch on it for very long. If you want to go check it out, feel free to. It's one of my most recent videos. Now, long story short, I can't believe how down bad people are. Simps are getting worse and worse, and this clown world is getting worse and worse and worse. And I can't believe, like, I can't imagine just being in the mindset where I would go up to like somebody and just be like, hey, step on me. And you know they're not memeing it too. They're definitely not memeing it. You could see the thrill and the joy on their face. It is just representative of so much that's wrong with the world right now. Like, we can't have these guys be simping, man. But I'm very sorry, man. I don't mean to dismiss you, but please go check out the other video because I made a whole video talking about that. I just don't want to repeat myself. Let's move on, though. Here's someone that might help make it different. What would you change at TwitchCon if you were in charge? Oh, okay. That's interesting. The one off the top of my head would be very easy. Separate 18 plus. If you want to have people go get stepped on and you want to have like twerk shows and all that kind of stuff, make a whole section of it, like split it in half, 18 plus and for everybody. I still wouldn't be happy about all the simp stuff that's been going on, but still, at least you can get the kids away from seeing that stuff. You know what I mean? You don't want to have their innocent mind at question. Just go have them, have a good time. That's probably why they were there. They probably weren't there to go see a bunch of dudes humiliate themselves, and you don't want them to get any ideas because, again, their minds are impressionable and they're underdeveloped. So again, that's definitely what I would do. Keep kids separate. I might sit on that one too, though. It's a very interesting idea. And guys, we're gonna move on to the last one for today. I forgot to write about this. About your other video looking at Reddit comments. Do you feel like Reddit is the wrong place for comments since there is a lot of just complaining? That's a very good point, and that's why I had to filter out a lot of them. If you would notice, there was a lot of comments in that video where they didn't have a ton of upvotes, and that was because it wasn't just people going, PC players, forced crossplay. You know what I mean? It was just the people not taking responsibility for when they're dying, and like you get the point. You get the point. Like all the people that just like hate on Fortnite and complain about Fortnite just to do so, and then they keep playing it anyways, and then they get mad when they die, and then they complain more. They'll go online, and I don't understand why you even play games if you're a person like that. But I understand what you're saying. I had to filter out, and you could just tell like people that are genuine and giving constructive criticism, because again, I believe constructive criticism is very, very important for Epic Games and Fortnite and any game in general. But what the Fortnite community does is they take it so far to the point where it's just them crying. But Reddit, you can find some really good constructive criticism on there. You just have to look for it. But guys, with that being said, I am going to close this video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button to help the channel. Time to subscribe if you're brand new. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels, as well as link to Real Ember on Fiverr. Will take care of all of your YouTube thumbnail needs. Remember guys, thumbnails are the most important part of your video, so if you want to check out Real Ember on Fiverr, he will help you. He did this thumbnail, he can do yours too. And lastly guys, if you'd like to use my support creator code in the item shop, it is code Clen, #Admin, #Epic Partner. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.